Players in the scrap metal sector and construction industry have raised concern over the high steel prices and depreciating value of the US dollar, which they say are affecting their margins. In particular, they want the government to intervene and regulate the prices to create a level playing field for all stakeholders. Dennis Otieno has more.
As the Kenya shilling continues to gain ground against the US dollar, not everyone is smiling. Players in the scrap metal sector are feeling the pinch in their overall sales.
A kilo of aluminium what used to buy at 1,000 shillings, we are now buying it at around 600-700 shillings. A kilo of copper, 600-700 shillings. That is by virtue of the way the dollar has gone down. At the same time, the scrap metal you're seeing behind me is normally recycled, but there's an alternative of bringing in steel billets from overseas. So once the dollar goes down, they're able to bring the billets very easily and at a very cheaper cost.
In January this year, the shilling had officially crossed the 160 unit points against the US dollar to record its lowest level on record at 163 shillings. Today, the local unit is hovering at an average of 130 shillings against the greenback.
Iliganisha venye tulikuwa tunanunua hizi chuma kama tuseme za 2x2 na ni zile chuma unaona ni normal. Kila fundo wa welding lazima awe anatumia chuma kama hizo. 1/2 unapata 2x2 kitabu ilikuwa kuanzia 1200 sasa iko juu na bei kubwa sana kuanzia 1650 17.
Not just steel, cement has gone up. Even the people that you have at the site, most of the casual laborers and the professionals at the masonry and all those, we had gotten to a point whereby they cannot work on the previous rates that we were giving them. So we've done a lot of adjustment, and again, at the same time, upscaling their pay, their payday salaries.
This, coupled with the recent government move to reduce import declaration fee on imported raw materials from 3.5% to 2.5%, has left them counting losses.
Because what used to buy, for example, 500, we are buying it now at 300. And possibly most of us were found with the dollar reduction with a lot of stock in us. If you drop the scrap prices by over 40%, but you don't drop the steel prices, does it make any sense?
If someone is in the same industry that they were in, and recently they procured the material, and maybe you got bulk when the dollar was a little bit up, so merging the two could be a little bit tricky.
Consequently, scrap metal dealers are now calling upon the Ministry of Trade and Scrap Metal Council to work closely in regulating the prices to create a level playing field for all. Dennis Otieno, Citizen TV.